Good trading day, guys. So today in this video I'm just going to talk about the issue of organizing your codes when creating robots. Okay, so this video will help me and you so that in the next videos or in the previous videos which I've taught you how to create auto trading robot, you will know the importance of organizing your codes. Okay, because I've realized that a lot of people just jump in and say let's program like this. They're not showing you this, so I'm going to be the one who takes my time to talk and then show you how to organize your codes. Okay, it's very important to organize your codes. So first thing first, let's say this is your robot. You have followed all the correct steps to create the robot. Okay, at the top here, that's where we put our variable. Remember I said this is a comment. Even if you never watched that video, you must know that whenever you see these two slashes, these are comments, and you'll see the colors are not the same. So I'll say variable section. Okay, just say variable section. So we know that under this thing is variable, we can just put as many variables as we want. 10. These are variables. 1, you can int 1, and then you put 1 lot size. Okay, most of the time lot size we use things like double, and then we say lot size and 0.10. remember to close, and then you come here and say take profit, stop loss, those kind of things. Well, in fact, let me cancel this to make this so much practical. Okay, so you come and say take profit, say 100 points, and stop loss 50 points, and then you leave it like this. So by the end of the day, and then you come here, if you want to be sure, you come here and say end of variables. Okay, now you know that whatever you put here are variables, and then now you have closed here so that you don't just continue with another thing. Okay, even worse, to make this thing look perfect for you, can just do this end of variables to differentiate, so that because here may come and say functions. I'm creating another section. Okay, function section, and then below this I'll put my functions. Okay, I can do things like we can just say things like bool and say get. Let's see those things like get what they do this. Most of the time I'll tell you how we do it. Most of the time variables will stay here, things like take profit, stop loss, because we are going to use them here. And then again we have functions, most of the time are placed at the bottom here after on tick function, on tick, then you put function section. Remember that everything that I write on line 20 will be a comment, but if I go below 20, you can see now it's 21, and right, you can see even the colors are not the same, which means this is no longer a comment. Now it's a code, it's a legal code, it can be executed. But this, when I compile, my robot will avoid all these things. Okay, so here you can see we have errors. Let's check what happened. You can see stop loss. We have separated. This is illegal. You don't separate things like this. You must connect them like this. This is not a sentence. Then compile, no more errors. My mistake was that I opened the space in between. If you want to open the spaces, use this thing just to connect them, or it's fine. You can use small letters and all those things like this, so that you can differentiate them very properly. It's readable. Stop loss, take profit, and all those things. You are not allowed to write something like a sentence. You must connect it. It must always be connected. You can only use the sentence on your comments, because nobody cares here. Whatever that happens then, the codes don't care. Okay, so this is how you organize the code. In fact, you organize your codes using the comments. And then don't separate things. Okay, don't put a variable here, take profit here, and then you come and declare stop loss here, something like this. There are people who do this. You see, there are people who do this later and say, no, I forget to put the stop loss, and then place the stop. Put your things in order in one place, so that if you ever transfer that, if you will ever sell that code to me, I can be able to edit that code or improve it. Okay, or if you will ever share with someone, that someone can be able to read the codes and edit them, improve them. I know maybe you're worried, no, I don't want people to read my codes. I will make a video specifically about how to protect your robots and your codes. It's possible for me to use your codes even though I cannot access them, but I can just reference to them based on what you have given me. Okay, because this is also object-oriented language. That's how it's possible. And then I will make a video specifically about that one. Not today, but you can keep on checking my videos. I'm sure one day you'll come across such video. Okay, so organizing your codes is very important. You can see this is not organized, and then if I'm going to have thousands of lines, this is going to be a problem. But if I decide that, okay, my variables stay here, these are my variable. In fact, remember, variables got names. These are called global variables, which means these variables are can be accessed by everyone, every function. But then we have something called local variables. You cannot access these variables when you are outside. You cannot reference to these variables when you are here. These ones are local. I can just say, actually, in fact, this one is 200, and then here it's 100. Okay, so it's impossible. Okay, so as you can see, let's read our warnings here. Declaring take profit hides global variable. Okay, so here, if I can write a code which say what is stop loss, okay, what is take profit. If I can ask what is a take profit here, oh, this is not a working code, I'm just doing it for data. If I can ask my robot what is the take profit, it won't say is this one. It will say no, take profit is this one, is 200. But now if I can cancel this and then ask the same question, to say no, take profit is this one. Okay, local variables works within these brackets if it's available inside. But if it's not available inside, the robot will read the global one. This one is public, this one is private. Okay, I guess you understand it. So that's why it is so important to organize your codes, so that you know that, okay, I have my variables are global, so I only want to take profit to be global. Okay, and then maybe local, you can use the likes of any other things, I don't know, the time, you can save those times, or signals. Most of the time, yeah, during, we can save the signal in global variable. Okay, and even these ones, you can still consider them global variables because they are outside. In fact, they are global variables. You can access them from outside. Okay, but when you are outside, you cannot access the variable inside. But when you are inside, you can get the global. Okay, but then when you are outside, you cannot get what is inside here. It's very difficult unless if it will be passed in other way around. Okay, fortunately in Forex we are reading the charts, not the specific functions or whatever. So it's, if whatever that is written here goes to the charts, it's easy that we can also read it from outside, because that will be on the account. Okay, give me a like, give me a subscribe, guys. I know this sometimes may be boring, but yeah, it's a good thing. In fact, I don't think it's boring, because you are learning a relaxing way. You can actually download this as a audio. Give me a subscribe, please. Just subscribe, don't even think to just hit that subscribe, guys, because the fact that you are still here in this video in these minutes shows that you really want to know these things. And then if you are not subscribing, what's the use of you wasting your time that much? Just press subscribe, guys. Just click it. Thank you, guys. I know you will subscribe. Sharp.